Hey, what's good, guys? This is Bill with MaddenProdigy.com, and this week for our free tip number 2, we're going to be looking at a way to stop the read option, just the option plays in general. Now, before we get started, this is just one play. This is one concept and one tip on how to stop it. There's going to be other techniques that will stop this. Also, in the film room, we're going to have posted a tip that's going to stop the inside runs that looks just like this when it's set up, because I know I'm going to get a lot of negative comments saying, oh, I could run right up the gut every time. Well, you got to use your brains a little bit, and you got to be able to disguise your coverages, and you got to mix things up, because not one thing is going to work consistently. You can't work or run one play over and over and over again and be consistent and have it work. So here's what we're looking at. The play is called CB Dog Zone out of the 4-3 stack. Of course, it's got both the CBs blitzing. What we want to do is we want to always, on the read option, if somebody's abusing it, the side that we want to protect is the side with the running back on it, because that's the side that the quarterback is most likely going to run to. So what we do on this one is we spread the linebackers, we pinch the line, that discourages them from running up the middle, and we blitz the outside linebacker. And on the left side of the field, that other DB that's blitzing, you can put him in a zone, because we're not really that concerned about that side of the field. So you want to spread your linebackers, put your defensive end in a spy, put your DB in a quarterback contain, and blitz the outside linebacker. Now that's going to stop the quarterback most of the time when he takes off. And the reason we pinch the line on this, it discourages your opponent from handing the ball off and running up the middle. Now you could run all day up the middle with this play, I realize that, but your opponent's not going to know that you're in it, because you're going to mix it in with another play that pretty much is going to stuff anything that goes towards the middle that'll look just like this. And let's try this with the speed option. Same play. This is one technique that we use. We have others. So again, we pinch the line, put the defensive end on a spy. Let's put our other, see, there, he got a little bit free, but he didn't pick up a whole bunch of yardage. One thing I want to make a note of too is when you're in gameplay, you want to set if you have somebody that's abusing the read option or just the option in general, you want to set your contains to aggressive, and that'll help the play work as well too, you know, when it comes to containing the quarterback. And the option in this year's game is just way too overpowered. Even this technique is not going to work all the time. Sometimes he's just going to break free. So don't get discouraged, because it's going to happen. Like I said, it's overpowered. Let's run something else here. And one thing to remember too is if your running back was on the other side of the field, you would want to have a reverse setup. This time we're going to run something that's got a balanced set. It's got two backs in the backfield, so you're not going to have a good idea of what side the quarterback is going to be running to. We're going to run the setup a little bit different in that situation. Once again, we pinch the line, spread the linebackers. We're going to back off the safeties on this. See, when you back off the safeties, a lot of times on these option plays, on this particular play, it's going to stuff. He's going to come running and have a running start at the running back at the pitch, and a lot of times the blocker won't pick him up because he's so far off the line of scrimmage. See how he stuffs him in the backfield? Another thing I like about this play is you have pretty good pass coverage too. You know, it's a zone, but you know, if you want to, you can also make this basically a fag D. You can put, yeah, now you see this, a lot of people here will want to audible into a quick pass, but you can put the DBs that are blitzing either in man coverage or you can put them in a flat zone, and a lot of times you're going to get an interception if they try to hit a quick flat or, you know, an out or something like that if you do that. And like I said, you just kind of got to be smart, and you got to make adjustments based on what your opponent is doing, and you also got to be a little bit lucky too. And you know, you need to pay attention to what your opponent's what his tendencies are, because that will help out, you know, matters 100%. You have an idea of what he's going to do or what he's not going to do. Now this is the flex bone. This is a balanced set, so we don't know which side the quarterback's going to run to. So what we do is we put both those blitzing DBs in quarterback contains, pinch the line the same, and we also put both the defensive ends in quarterback spies. Like I said, you can blitz that outside linebacker too, either side. I wouldn't suggest blitzing both sides though. But see, on a under center type option, you know, that a lot of times will stuff the quarterback in the backfield. And once again, the reason why we pinch that line is just to discourage our opponent from handing the ball up the middle. Whoops, and I screwed up here. You see, yeah, I screwed that setup, but oh well. Let's see, that's how dangerous that option can be if you screw up. Way too overpowered this year. Once again, pinch the line, blitz the linebacker, right outside linebacker. It depends on which side your running back's on. Put both the DBs that are blitzing in contains on a balanced set like this. Set both defensive ends on quarterback or spies. Now I'm audibling to a regular option here, and I get stuffed in the backfield. Green eye. Well, guys, this is, like I said, this is just one tip.